Hey, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Doing Rocky. 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 What you doing? Huh? What you want? Rocky. Rocky. Cookie. Hello, Ken. What you doing, Rocky? Huh? What you doing? What you looking at? I guess Rocky's saying hello too. Yeah, he's checking everything out tonight. Oh. Well, Joe, you got up there. You can get down. Yeah, the king of the mountain right now. Hello, Carol Walters. I don't want to hear it. Nobody asked you what you thought. Crazy dog. How long you think you have to stay up there, Cookie? Rocky, Rocky, don't turn your head away from me. Well, you got up there, jump down. Ooh. How long you been there, Cookie? Mom. Till Sunday. Okay. About the same as last time then, huh? Hey, you ought to have all the nurses. Yeah. You ought to have all the nurses' phone numbers and email addresses by now, Cookie. Hello, Donna. Having a good one so far. How you doing? Oh, that's fun. I haven't felt real good today, Carol. I didn't do nothing today. Wasn't sick, but just didn't feel good. But the only thing I did on that is I got on the internet and looked at a bunch of them and sort of figure out what I want. I'm thinking about just buying a portable one. I don't know. I'm just going to look at them. Hello, Lily. Well, Ken, tell her hello too. Yeah, he just a crying. You think the poor dog was mistreated. Rocky, you mistreated, huh? That can make you feel bad. What? I mean, he just plumb pitiful. Oh, you getting serious now, huh, Rocky? He's, he done got up on the back of that couch and he can see that bag with the TREATs in it. That's what he's looking at. Watch this. You gonna treat Rocky? Rocky, you want a treat? What talk about? Is that what you want? Ow. Dang, dog. What do you want? Ow. Dang. Hang on a minute. Let me go get the treat. That dog's a mess. I swear, some of that growling and barking, he's got a few four-letter words put in there. I don't think I've ever had a dog that had quite the personality of Rocky. He's something else. Yeah, he come alive in, didn't he, Carol? He's a lot of company. Lily, how you been doing, gal? Yeah, he's a character, all right. I don't know what kind of character, but here we go again. Rocky, you're a mess, though. There's one thing about Rocky, he's either war or go. Now, what do you want? You give me that fish-eyed fool look? Huh? Mm-mm-mm. That's one thing about it. He keeps it lively around here anyway. Well, cackling, that's about on the hook. Yeah. At least this one couldn't spell a name out. The ones we've been getting lately was just all one letter. We had a troll. But just hang on and we'll take care of that, lady. You got here too late, Fairy Dust. We're having target practice. You be late for your own funeral, huh, Fairy Dust? I'm gonna do my damnedest to be late for mine. Yeah, I sort of wasted the day. I didn't. I didn't accomplish much. I guess I. Now what? Miss Fairdusk, you doing all right tonight? Oh yeah. Oh, it's going good here. Uh-oh, here comes Rocky again. Rocky been putting a show on tonight. Mm, mm. Rocky, tell him hello. You fussing a while ago. Yeah, he's on the prowl tonight. Ooh. Well, Cookie, how long is it before you got to go back up north? Hey, Van girl, how you doing? Oh, that's good. Are you a full timer in a van, or are you just uh, part time, or just wanting to be? Ooh. Man, I talked to Jen today, and she's already back in Vancouver, back in Canada already. Okay. G20. A tough vehicle right there. Well, I tell you what, these new model high top vans, they're getting to be a jillion of them out there. No. I could be glad to see you when you get home. Lord. I don't know where that came from. What part of the country you in, Van Girl? If I can ever teach Rocky to quit jumping up on people, that's the only bad habit he's really got. If I am Alberta, okay, dog. He'd make a good service dog. Hello, Mr. Ringo. Hmm. Kitten, I had never thought about that. You put Rocky on a leash and he does perfect. He'll stay on heel. And but he just when he gets around somebody new, especially somebody you know, he's bad about jumping up on. And I weighed him the other day. He weighs like 30 pounds. He jump up on you. He can punch you pretty good. other day we were outside and he had the zoomies and he came by me and misjudged just a little bit, hit me right in both my knees. And I don't know how I kept from busting my butt, but I didn't go down. But I've been tackled when it didn't not hit that hard. Ooh. Damn it. Rocky's that way too. But he's live wire. 52 pounds. Well, you know, most Boston Terriers don't get over about 20 pounds. He's really big for a Boston. I guess I'm giving him enough food. Can't you imagine having a Great Dane that thought he was a lap dog? Ooh. I wonder if Lance has still got his Great Dane, Boomer. I don't hear him mention him very much. You need to go outside. Huh? Do you need to go outside? Yeah, he's wanting outside. I'll be right back. Going off now. Sorry about that. Yeah, you don't want to tell a female they need to go on a diet. That's one thing I learned a long time ago. wanting to play or scaring her, Cookie? Well, you just about have to put Rocky outside if you go to sweep or something, because he's gonna chase you. He'd be biting the broom. That's funny. They're pretty easy going old dogs. I don't think I could stand to own a Great Dane though, because their lifespan's so short. Well, I think my favorite dog is a lab, but they just too big for this RV business. Rocky's just about as big as I want to be traveling with. And pets are there's a lot of trouble on the road. I bet Boomer weighs 150 anyway. That last lab I had was a big black lab. It was a blockhead, one that had a big head on. And he weighed 105 pounds. But he was like Rocky, just solid muscle. I ain't seen Lance on here in a while. I get cracked up when a big dog gets acting like a puppy. I laughed at Rocky after I found out he was all right. 22 years old. Wow. That's getting on up there. My grandpa had an old ranch dog, and that dog lived to be, I think, 21. And ain't no telling how many times he got bit by a rattlesnake. And rattlesnake finally killed him. You'd see him, and well, we're talking about Boomer right there. You can answer the question: how much does Boomer weigh? Oh, hello, Lance. Choke Canyon. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty park down there. 150, I was right on the button then, wasn't I? Are you in part the side of the park that's got all the deer and javelina and turkey and stuff running around everywhere? Yeah, somebody keyed you in on it. We're just talking about different dogs and how much they weighed. Last time I was down there were several of us, and we rented one of those enclosures, and we had a 10-point buck that would have been a trophy anywhere. He bedded down about 20 yards from the door and stayed there all weekend. He'd get up, feed a little bit, and lay back down. That time we were down there, them deer were in a rut. Boy, they were fighting. I drove around to the park, and I had one buck that bowed up. He was wanting to jump on my pickup. She don't want back that cold country. What are you into now? Have you done anything to it yet, Cheryl? Take it easy, girl. Lance, if you want to, hop on up here on the screen. Come on back when you take a notion. Good night, girl. There you
What's up, Ron?
Not much. What you doing, man?
Nothing, man. I'm hanging out at this beautiful park you have here in Texas.
That is a neat place down there.
This is the this is the kind of place you want to come when you know to die for. Basically, it's just you come into the park and you go up a hill a little bit, and then there's just the lakes there. It's just like the view, the landscape, the trees, and the lake. It's just like so peaceful. It's so quiet here.
Only thing that's bad about that lake is the sign said "Watch for
Well,
alligators."
yeah, well, they're everywhere. The signs. You know, watch out for the wild turkeys too. Holy mackerel, there's a lot of them here.
Oh, what?
Turkeys, wild turkeys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. I gotta turn my heater down. You know, I was down in Corpus Christi, Mustang Island, all down there for the last 2 or 3 weeks, and they're nice and warm.
Hello, Captain Jack.
Then I get in the middle of Texas and getting cold. Hi, everybody in chat: Lily and Ringo, Kyle and Dale and Bernay and Lily. Oh, and there's Captain Jack Scrapper. Sorry, I'm in Texas now, so I can use my Texan accent.
You can talk.
I'm on my way to go see Matt from Fat Matt Adventures. I'll be there by Friday. I'm staying at Bikini Falls tomorrow night, State Park, and then Lake Whitney on Thursday night. I've been there before.
Yeah, you're pretty close to me there.
Yeah, I'll be going right by you probably.
Do
Right?
what?
I'll be going. I go right. Don't I go right through Waco? You're in Waco, right?
Yeah, I'm just about 15 miles outside of Waco.
Okay, hold on here then. Okay, so I gotta punch these in. Yeah, but this state park is amazing here. And then I go to McKinney. What have you been up to?
Oh, just that month I spent in a hospital, but I'm doing good
I know
now.
about that. I'm glad I know about that. I'm glad you're doing okay.
Oh, yeah, just getting better every day.
Waco, it's just I go through Waco just before I get to Lake Whitney. So on Thursday. Why
Well,
don't you? Huh?
holler at me when you come through. Hello, Rebecca.
No. You
I'll
want
buy
to
you,
go for lunch?
yeah, I'll buy you lunch, bub.
Email me. No, I'll buy you lunch. Email me your address.
Okay.
You get my email?
No, I don't have
Yeah.
it. Let me
I'll
get
I'll put in the private.
see if I can find something to write on.
I'll put in the private chat.
Okay.
I'll have it there for later.
Yeah, that's a big lake.
Yeah, here's the print. One of the rangers was saying that this whole lake, people lived on this land here. They made them move off the property, and then they put the lake in. They filled it up with water. It was man-made lake.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Well, there's not but one natural lake in the state of Texas. All of them
There's
are man-made.
nothing. They're all man-made, really?
Yeah, and we got more surface acres of water than anywhere but Alaska.
I did not know that. They were all man-made.
Yeah.
Even Lake Waco?
Yeah, Lake Waco was. I remember when they built it. I was a kid.
Excuse me, I was sneezing. Lake Waco is man-made. Wow. I wish a lot of people don't know that, at least from Canada, anyways.
There's and that lake in the 1800s. Sometime there was a real big earthquake in this part of the country, and there were riverboats on the Mississippi River that disappeared, and they never have found. They are never found anything from them. The Mississippi River ran backward for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
From the mouth back, and that's what created that lake here in Texas. It's when that that I don't guess there were any lakes until that that deal took place.
There, I'm sharing something in your basement there. Oh, I gotta rename my name. You know, everybody knows who I am. You see that what I'm sharing down in the basement?
Yeah.
Bring that up and I'll show you something that's. Now, you see this? Oh, where'd it go? No, I've lost it. See all these? All these lakes? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and not thousands of them. You know where this is?
Yep. They all got a dam on them.
You know where that is? You know where this is?
Where's that?
This is Ontario, where I live. they're all natural lakes. And
Yeah.
Ontario is a huge province. It's bigger than Texas. Square miles or acres wise, it's bigger. And there's hundreds and hundreds of log cabin roads go up to all these lakes. And it's a boondocker's heaven because people go camping up to all these lakes, up to all these log cabin roads. Now, some of them are really bad. Some of them are really bad. Some of them are treacherous. You need a 4x4 RV or van or whatever you're going to use. But some of them are just normal, regular dirt roads up to them. People go up there fishing.
Yeah, I had friends of mine that used to go up there fishing every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a fisherman's paradise.
Cookie, I think that's the same earthquake as at Madrid.
So Waco, where are you again here? Oh, wrong one. Did I close it?
Well, you'll come through. Are you going to come up by San Antonio?
I'll go through. Yeah, go up Highway 35 all the way.
Okay, you'll be within 4 or 5 miles of my house on 35 right before you get to Waco.
Email me your address and your cell number, and I'll call you Thursday morning when I'll be stopping by.
We'll you like to eat at Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, I don't mind Cracker Barrel. I camp there overnight sometimes.
Yeah, there's one right there on the road that we can meet up at. Easy to find.
Maybe we can even just meet there if you wanted to. Cracker Barrel. I was just about to go to bed.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there it is right there. I gotta put that before the meeting. Okay, let's just meet there then. What time?
it don't matter to me.
Okay, well, let's see. Much farther do I have to go after Cracker Barrel to Lake Whitney is another. No, it's only 40 minutes away. So,
well, that Cracker Barrel will be about 100 yards out of your way.
Yeah, it's off the highway. Let's say 1 o'clock.
Okay, that sounds good. 1 o'clock on Thursday.
It's a lunch date. I got no sticky notes. I ran out of sticky notes. Oh, here's one. My last one.
I can't ever keep a pen.
Thursday, 1 p.m. Lunch. Cracker Barrel. Cool.
I tell you something. I met my brother-in-law at Cracker Barrel here 2 or 3 days ago, and I had this shirt on, bro. And I was walking up to walk in, and this lady stopped me and said, "Are you RVing full time?" I said, "No, ma'am, just part time." And we got to talking a little bit, and she said, I told her I had a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, I follow YouTube sometimes." Said, "There's a guy, I can't think of his name, but said he's always working on something." I said, "You talking about Badge?" She said, yeah. Said, I watch Badge and Deeds on YouTube channel.
Really, that's too funny. What are the odds of that?
And I told her, I said, 2 weeks ago, I was in Arizona camp with Badge.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew you went to Arizona.
Yeah, I went
Big
to
Giant Bulb. You know who Big Giant
no.
Bulb is?
Do what?
Somebody called Big Giant Bulbs in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, you know that person? Okay. I found Huge Giant Bulb. Couldn't find Big Giant
Hello,
Bulb.
Kitty. Hello, Bub.
Some cops were over a camera. What was that? Oh, I gotta watch this. So I'm.
Atlanta?
Do you ever watch the First Amendment auditors on YouTube?
No, never have.
Oh, you should. They're addicting, man. I've been watching hundreds of them. It's just basically these guys that say that they're press, private press, whatever, and they go to any building in the country where it's open to the public. It's perfectly legal for them to go in and videotape anybody and the employees. Oh, there's my phone. Oh, my son's calling now. Oh, I'll call him back. Sorry. Oh shit! You see me in my underwear? I quickly put a shirt on and my hat. I told you my hair was a mess. Oh, you met me, Lance. I am karaoke with Captain at M23. What? I met Big Giant Bulb? No one remembers me, Kyle. Hold on. I'm going to go to... Can somebody put his channel in a link? Do you have a website? Big Giant Bulb?
No, not boobs, Kyle.
No, bulb, not boob. It's breast, anyways. Lance, are you staying in Texas for the eclipse? Oh yeah, I'll be in Canton. I'll be in Canton, Texas. I had a really nice campground for 5 nights with Fat Matt Adventures, Donovan, not Fat Matt, sorry, Donovan and his wife, and Mark and Carrie from Art of Our Living. And a friend of mine is coming from Canada, flying in for a week.
Well, it's supposed to be centered up right in this part of the country. Waco's supposed to be.
Waco? Is it going over Waco? That's good.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come from the bottom southwest of Texas all the way to the top right of Texas. But I just checked the radar 5 minutes ago. The weather. There's a 80% chance of. It looks like afternoon showers or maybe morning showers because it shows the sun as well as showers. So hopefully not too much.
Boy, some of these places.
Oh, she was Dolly. Okay, I remember you now. Okay, why do you call yourself Big Giant Bulb? That sounds like a guy's name. Doesn't it? At least I think it does. But she obviously doesn't have content on her channel. Channel listing. Oh, I found her. I did find her. Yep, that's her with her kitty cat.
Have a good one, Lily.
Bye, Lily. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'll never forget Dolly. Did you see Dolly at the M23 last year?
Are you going to try to make it Oregon meetup this year?
Oregon? No, I'll never get there. I can only travel in the States during the wintertime, right? And I got to go to Florida, Texas, or California. Can't go north. It gets too cold. I don't like winter camping.
I'm about like you. I think I'm going to go spend about a month in Quartzsite this next year.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going there in November, December, and January instead of going to Florida first and then go to Florida in late January or after January, after all the stuff that goes on because I missed it all last year. I didn't get to Florida till this February sometime.
If I
Missed the
go
big.
to if I go to Alaska again, I'm gonna fly up there. I've drove up there twice.
It's
Yeah.
on my bucket list. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I gotta do it in the summertime, obviously. Take 2 or 3 months to go do it. It'd just be a pain. So I go home for a month and then go to Alaska for 3 months, and then come home for a month and then go to the States again.
Well,
I'm
you
going to
get
New Zealand. I'm going to New Zealand in 2 years. I'm having a motorhome shipped there from
oh,
California. Yep, 3,700 US there and back. It's so cheap. And traveling around for 3 months.
well, can't. But you're gonna ship your motorhome down there?
Yep, it's. I want to go for about 3 months to drive around the whole island. And if you rent, it's insane. It's like $1,500 a week. You know,
Well, you know,
1,500 times. Okay, why is my calculator not working? 1,500 times 12 weeks, like $18,000 in rental. No, it's cheaper just to have your ownership there. Now, if you got like a big 40, the guy who told me about this, he paid about 10 grand for his 39 or 38 foot Class A motorhome. He went to New Zealand.
Hell, I tell you what, the only two places outside the U.S. I'd like to go back to. I've never been to New Zealand. I've been to Australia a couple of times. I'd like to go back to them two places.
I've never been to Australia.
You have?
No, I haven't. Bet you it's hot though.
It reminds me a lot of Texas. Just depends on where you're at. In Texas, you know, if you get out at El Paso, well, they got 7,000 to 8,000 foot mountains out there.
Yep.
And you got the swamps and the beaches and just about anything you want, you go after it.
I just want to go to the area where they filmed the Lord of the Rings, besides everything else. Ken and I are installing a heated pool for the puddle jump at M24. Right? Seriously, Jack? Kevin's got to open up a magic circle there, I told him. Yeah, right? You know what a magic circle is.
Yeah.
That's right. Magic circle at Quartzsite is an area where you can walk around naked.
And I think the magic circle is about, I've been to one nudist colony. And a friend of mine had a Coke dealership, and we had to go deliver some Cokes out there. And so I rode out there with him. And I imagine the magic circle is about the same way. Most of them damn people need to put clothes on and not take them off.
Yeah. It's not like Hugh Hefner's mansion or anything.
No.
It's just like that in the Caribbean when you go to the islands and go to the nude beaches. You know, it's not spring break. I was in Galveston for free. I love Galveston, man. I would move to Galveston like that. I love that town. I never went there last year.
Did you go to Papagayo's and eat while you were out there?
I went to I went to a restaurant and it was okay. Right at the lights there where the pier is, where all the rides are.
Yeah.
They charge $12 US just to go on the pier, even if you don't want to go on the rides. I got ripped out of going to Australia by Iraq. I got ripped out of going to Australia by Iraq. What's that mean? Oh.
He was in the Coast Guard.
Oh, okay.
There's some pretty places down there on Padre Island too, isn't there?
I never went there. I was supposed to go to Big Ben. I got to Galveston. Yeah, got to Galveston and I started trying to find some campgrounds to go to Big Ben. Dude, there's nothing available. Like for more than one night. I couldn't even get 2 or 3 different campgrounds out there for 3 different nights. I couldn't get them all in the row. And I could get one night at the state park one night. I'm not going to drive for 3 days just to stay one night. So,
did you know that's one place I haven't been in Texas?
Big Ben, really? Wow.
Yeah. And I've been close to it several times.
It's beautiful there. Just going to Google Map, Google Earth, 3D of Google Map, Google Earth. It's really cool.
I tell you another one that if you're gonna be pretty close to it, 200-300 miles, and that's Paladera Canyon.
Okay, hold on. Let me look that up. What's it called again?
Paladera.
How you spell it?
Let's see, Paloduro, I believe.
O-D. Oh, Palo de Here it is. Canyon State Park. Okay, where is it?
It's just right below Amarillo. It's the second biggest
Oh, I'm
canyon.
not going that way.
It's the second biggest canyon in the United States.
I'm not going way over there. I'm headed towards Ponder, just north of Dallas. And then I go east to Longview, towards Longview. And then I head north, straight up to, what do you call it? Go through Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and is that Illinois? And Illinois. And probably a little bit of Arkansas. I'm going to kind of go like this. And then I head north or east to St. Louis, then Indianapolis, and then home.
Hello, Jane Bray. Yeah, I'm just gonna call and check and see if how y'all were doing.
Paladuro Canyon. Man, that looks beautiful there. Hey, look at the pictures here. Oh my God, there's 72,000 pictures on Google Maps of this place. You've been there, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
That looks cool.
You talking about Paladura?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of history behind Paladura Canyon too.
Is there? Yeah, I need to go to Colorado and Utah and Wyoming and all those upper states, man. But I can only go in the summertime, and that's when it's the busiest, right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, and you have to sign up for these lotteries to be able to go to it and all this nonsense. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, it's crazy. You have a good one, Cookie. Hope
you
get
leaving,
out.
Cookie?
Yeah,
go get some sleep. I gotta get some sleep too.
Cookie's in the hospital. He's hoping he can get out tomorrow.
Oh, well, I'm glad he's gonna get out tomorrow. Jane Bray. I think I've talked to her before.
I camped with Jane and Badge and them out there when I was out there in Arizona.
Is that the same Jane Bray? I don't think so. No, not the same picture. I found a Jane Brain, but it's not that one. I'm gonna change this to filters to channels.
She's from Canada too.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's got 36 subscribers. I am subscribed to her. My channel is to help people with understanding that God is real and he just wants us to talk to him. Video. Hell Pain Gone. Are you originally from, where is she from? What province, you know?
They just moved here a while back. I'm not really sure what province.
Oh, heal pain, not hell pain. Supernatural healing of pain and God revolution, but also does not. Was she American that moved to Canada?
No, she's a native Canadian, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, Carl.
Subscriber of yours. Thank you, Jane Brain. I appreciate it. I'm a subscriber of yours too. But you only got one video. Yeah, flirt with the nurse. That's fine. I was on Vancouver Island, but moved to Alberta. Well, I gotta go here, Rock. I'm tired.
Well, I appreciate you dropping in, and I'll look for you Thursday.
Okay. Yep. 1 o'clock. Cracker Barrel. That's the only one that's in town, right? It's only Cracker Barrel.
Well, I think it's It's exit 322. There's a big,
Here's 322. It's on the oh, where's
off
the highway?
35.
Oh, it's telling me a different way to go. It's off 35, yeah, on the west side. Exit 340. I think that's three. Or is that a highway? N loop 340. What the heck's that mean?
Oh no, no,
Starbucks.
that's a different one. It's about 10 or 12 miles outside of Waco. This one is. It's exit 322.
Oh, this
And
one's
you'll
like
see a
literally
bigger-
off the highway. Do you
You
want to
what?
go to the one that's off the highway?
Yeah, just right off the highway there.
Okay. Here, I'll put the address in the private as well, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
There
copy.
you go.
Private.
Because it's easy. You just get off and go across the interstate and
Yep.
Cracker Barrel's right there on the side of the interstate. There's a
Yep.
Walmart and Atwoods too right there.
Is there? Walmart? Yeah, because I might need to do shopping that day. Walmart. Yep, right. Yeah, on the other side of the highway. Yep.
Yeah.
Starbucks. A couple of hotels. Chick-fil-A, of course. Do you have Chick-fil-A? Do you like Chick-fil-A? IHOP, McDonald's. Okay, cool. All right, man. I'll see you Thursday.
All right.
If you want, text me or email me. Email me your cell number.
Okay.
I'll email you mine back.
Is it on your about page, Lance?
Type it in the private there. My cell phone isn't. My email is on my about page. But I put that in the private. It's right there.
Okay.
And that's the address for.
All right. That sounds like a wonder. I look
Cool.
forward to it.
Ron and I are doing it. We might even do it live that day. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Would have to. I'd have to get something else to do it off of. And
How can we do it?
everything of mine's all on this desktop.
Okay. I could do it on my phone, but
I never have learned how to do it on the phone.
Yeah, it's a pain. Well, we'll do some videos and put them up.
There you go.
All right. See you Thursday, buddy.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody in chat. Drive carefully. Safe travels.
Hello, Lily. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Lance is a character. Are y'all doing all right, Jane? I talked to Jen today. She was talking about buying a boat. And talked to her a couple times. Yeah, he's been around for a while, but I don't think. Oh, okay. I got to talk to Badge. Tell him what happened to me a couple of days ago here. Well, I appreciate it, Captain Jack. Now, are you the lady that lives in Llano? Yeah, okay. I'm subscribed to you. You got some awful pretty photographs in there. Maybe when I come down, I'm just in Waco. So that's not very far. When I come down to see Jack, we'll maybe get a chance to meet you too. I used to hunt out on that old ranch road going out of Atlanta for 10 or 12 years, I guess. Yeah, Jack was telling me about you when I was at that Iron Mountain meetup. Yeah, Rocky done settled down. He don't want to snoring now. Boy, you got plenty of wildflowers to photograph right now, don't you, Lee? Y'all hang on to everything just a minute. I need to do something right quick. Well, Rocky's got him another bottle. No, he's going again, Barry does. Yeah, the blue bonnets are really getting started here. Yeah, how you like that? I got a tell Badge's story. I had this shirt on and I went to meet somebody at Cracker Barrel and I was walking up the front of it and yeah, they're really coming on because it's wet this year. But this lady stopped me and said, are you RV full time? And I said, no, ma'am. I said, just part time. And we got to talking, and I told her about my channel. And she said, well, I watch YouTube. There's a couple channels I watch. And said, one of them is the guy fixing stuff all the time. I said, you talking about Badge? She said, yeah, Badge. And said, the other one's D. I said, I was camp with Badge about 3 weeks ago. It's a small world, and yeah, I'm subbed to your channel, Lee. Y'all need to check that out, boy. She's a heck of a photographer. I haven't talked to Tracy yet. Tracy will get a kick out of that. Hell, I've been wanting to take some pictures of some close-up of some of these wildflowers we've got here, but I haven't got around to it. I've been too lazy. They won't bend the quality with yours. Well, we're not bragging on you. We're just stating the fact, Lee. Some night I'll have to get you up on a panel with me and you can put some of your photographs up that way. You're here in the room. Ooh, I bet that is pretty up there. You're on Canadian side? Now, Captain Jack, she couldn't be too shy and stay around you very long. When are you going to go try to pick your other trailer up, Jane? All right. Lee, can you make him blush? In April, okay. Rocky got him a plastic bottle he's chewing on again. I guess y'all can hear him. You gonna pick it up on my birthday, Jane? Yeah. You better not set a plastic bottle down around him. He's gonna wear it out. That's his favorite toy. I don't know. He might be a helpless case. I mean, unteachable. Jack, they were talking on another channel about a different way that people say tomato. And I told him, I said, I ain't sure all that. Just do it the Texas way. Just call them a mater. This I'll have to see. Roy and Becky. You want to come up for a few minutes, Roy? What do you want? What do you want? Okay, that's no problem. They ain't gonna stay on there too much longer anyway. We've been on there an hour and a half. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? All right. Hello, Moon. How you doing? I didn't see you pop in. Oh, there he is. I got a story for you, Badge. You feel like coming up? Yeah, you need to come up on this one, Badge.
Can hardly wait for this one. I can hardly wait for this one. Oh,
Hello,
better turn.
hello,
I'm not
Ag.
going to look at the comments. I'm just going to look at. I still got this damn cold. You want it? Anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't want no part of it. Connie, my buddy's wife, has got that crap.
Look, you've been on for an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
Anyway, where the hell are we? We're up in Omak, Washington.
Well, here a couple of days ago, I was going to Cracker Barrel to meet somebody up there at lunch, and I had this shirt on.
Yeah.
And I met a lady walking down the sidewalk. She said, "Are you full-time RV?" And I said, "No, just part-time." And we got talking about it and talking about my watch YouTube sometimes. Said, "There's a guy on there that's always fixing stuff that I watch." I said, "You talking about Badge?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I watch Badge and D." And so you're getting talked about in Waco, Texas. I told her, I said, "Yeah, just a few weeks ago, I was camped with him."
That's crazy. That's just crazy. But
so you can't get away from that. The guy that's always fixing stuff.
The funny part about it is you never know. Like what the hell was it? 2019, just before COVID. I went in to get water at Ehrenberg. And of course, that's where all the hobos were. I got a hobo story for you. So anyway, I go in there, and to get water, it takes like 5 minutes. By the time I got out of there, it was over just about an hour with everybody coming in. "Oh, how you doing?" And, you know, people just couldn't believe. So anyway, I'm really pissed now. Now you got me onto the hobo thing.
Yeah.
So I go, my favorite spot in the United States to camp is Rufus, Oregon. And Bree was with me on the weekend. And we stayed at Rufus. She says, "Well, there's signs all over saying you can't camp." I said, "Yeah, that's that old Indian part there." So anyway, I show up, and there's signs everywhere. No camping between October 31st and March 31st, or October 1st and March 31st. I said, "What the hell's going on?" So anyway, we stayed there anyway. And so the little, they're not game wardens, they're with the Corps engineers, showed up yesterday. And I said, "You're going to tell me a story, aren't you?" And she looks at me. "Well, I thought you were going to tell me a story." I said, "No, you're going to tell me a story." I says, "Because this used to be able to camp here. And every time, I haven't been here since COVID, but I said, every time we go to Canada, we stop here and then we go to Jimmy's. And now I can't do that until after April 1st. I says, it's the hobos, didn't it? The They kicked us out, didn't they? And she just shook her head. Yeah, they used to camp like when we come through the last time. The hobos were in there, and they don't move, right? And they just take over the place, and they don't move. So now we got kicked out of Rufus, Oregon. You can only camp there from April 1st to September, yeah, or October 1st, I guess.
7 days for the year.
And 7 days out of a year, a calendar year. It was 14 days every 28 days, right? So, yeah. So the hobos strike again. So, yeah.
I was looking at some state parks here in Texas, and during the week, you can find all kind of places to camp.
Yes. Yeah.
And
on the weekends, tough.
Corps engineers, but
Yeah.
weekend is hard to find.
But anyway, she was really nice about it. She said, "No, you can. When are you leaving?" I said, "I'm going to leave. I'll leave tomorrow then." She says, "Oh no, that's all right. You can stay here." So, but then I get up into Omak, Washington, where we are today, and I always go to the casinos, right? Because everybody beats the shit out of the Indians, and they don't give them nothing and everything, right? So I stay at all the casinos, the Indian casinos. So I go in there and I says, "Oh, I want to get a camping thing for the night," and it's just gorgeous, just friggin' gorgeous. She says, "Oh, that's $48." I says, "Oh, really?" "Yeah, that's everything." I says, "Oh, are you Canadian?" I says, "Yeah." "Oh, you get it for $28 then." I said, "Okay, I'll take one of them." So yeah. So we get it for. I says, "Well, what if we just stay out in the parking lot?" Because there's something about it. If you go camping, if you don't use any facilities, they can let you do it for free. I said, "What about the parking lot?" "Oh, you can stay in the parking lot all you want if you don't need nothing." I says, "You're kidding." I don't know what the brains behind that one is. I don't really figure that one out, because you would think they'd push you into camping in their campground, but anyway, every site's got sewer, water, and power, and it's pretty cool.
Well, before they had all them big fires, I was wanting to make a trip into Canyon. Oh, damn, what's the name of that place? Anyway, it's up towards Amarillo. But after they had all the big fires up there, I said I was going to wait a while.
Yeah. So, yeah, so other than that. But anyway, so the story as it goes, as you know, as we used to be trailer haulers, so we know all the stories, right? So anyway, I go into Jesse's Tire in Blythe, and I says, "I want 4 tires." He says, "I got these Chinese ones." I says, "They're all Chinese. They're all China bombs." No, he says, "These are pretty good." I says, "Well, how much are they?" And they were like 145 a tire. I said, "Ooh, that's pretty good price." He says, "Yeah." He says, "But there's a trick to them." I said, "What's that?" "Pump them up to 80 pounds, whatever the tire says." And right on the tire is made right in there. Pumped to 80 pounds. I put them things on, and this trailer is like it's on rails. It's crazy. It doesn't sway. We went through 40-mile-an-hour wind. Doesn't even move. Not at all. And we're still getting, 8.5 miles a gallon? Which ain't bad when you're pushing the headwind.
Well, that's one thing I learned pulling them trailers. If you get a stiff tire, it makes all the difference in the world.
Oh yeah.
You see people.
I don't want to give Jimmy credit because his head will swell, but he's always said that. He says, "Just pump them son of bitches right up to whatever it says on the sidewall." Well, yeah, but is that right, Jimmy? Just do it. Just do it. And he does that on everything. His car, everything. He pumps it right there, whatever the sidewall says.
When I was pulling trailers, I'd run 30 minutes in the morning and find me a pull off and check the tire.
Yeah.
And depending on how hot it was or anything, how much they gained.
Yeah.
Really, Lee? They that Cap Rock Canyon is what we're talking about. The place I was going.
Yeah. So that's where we are. So, but it's all good.
Are you
Freaking
feeling it?
gas in Washington is the same price as California almost.
Yep.
But it's still cheaper in Canada, but we'll see. So I think we're like only a couple hours from the border right now. What the hell happened to the bridge in Pittsburgh?
They said that ship lost power and hit that bridge.
It hit the bridge and the bridge fell down.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
You feeling any better?
Yeah, a little. I got this nagging cough though. I don't know what sometimes it'll go good. It seems if I lay down, I can't sleep. Like if I lay down, it starts coughing, and if I sit up, I'm all right. So, but I can't sit up all night. So, but I've been taking these cough things, and they seem to work a bit. But we'll see.
That's been going around, and it looks like people get pretty sick for about 2 or 3 days, and then it's the cough. And
yeah, it's just hucking green phlegm up for the last 3 days. I thought it'd be over, but it's still there. So, but it's not bad. Janelle got it. She didn't get it as bad as me, but she still got it.
We just talked to Lance in here a few minutes ago, and he's down in South Texas at Choke Canyon, and he just fell in love with it down there. He's been at Galveston and then on down to Choke Canyon, Corpus Christi right there at Padre.
Yeah.
I know that's part of the country you want to go see, but that's one stop you need to make, Choke Canyon, if you can.
Well, we got people down in that area that know what area to go to, so we don't have to remember nothing. Not to mention no names.
I know part of it, but it's like Lily is talking about that Cap Rock Canyon. I never have been there.
Yeah,
I've been to Paladura a couple times.
What I want to do is Texas got a whole bunch of municipal campgrounds that are free for the first night. I want to take in a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Just to see if it's true. Just to see if it's true. Not that just checking it out, that's all.
I stayed in a couple of them like that. And the last one I stayed in was, you heard of Waylon Jennings, the country and western singer. Well, yeah. It's his hometown, and that park dedicated to him. And they bet
I know. That's the one I want to go to.
Yeah.
There's another one. Waylon Jennings. And there's another one. They've got a park down by there. Not Buck Owens, it's somebody else. Another one.
But they've got a couple deals you can go to, web pages or sites that you can go to and that list them things, doesn't it?
I got a book on it. What's this one? Right here. What's this one? Free campsites, this one. And this is the one I found it in.
Where? Oh, that's the one you found it in?
Yeah. In Texas. But Waylon Jennings one. Yeah.
There's in that park there's about enough room for 4 or 5 big trailers, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Not real big.
Yeah. But no, other than that, it's been pretty good. But yeah, well, Jen left the other day. She's up in Canada now, so she left. She was down in.
I
She
talked
come
to
down to Rufus, but it was, I don't know what it was, or something about the area. It just gets her anxieties going. So, but it's a gorgeous place, though. I tell you.
I talked to Jen today too, and she said she was back in Canada.
Yeah, yeah. And Bree was down there for 2 days. So that was kind of fun. So
There you go.
got to meet Bree. That was pretty funny.
Hello, Jim Scott.
Oh, Jimmy's here. Shut up. Shh. Don't say anything. Jimmy's here. We're sitting in Omac, Jimmy. We're going to sit here till Thursday, I think. Then we'll come up. We got a casino here with free parking. Can't turn that down.
You ever look at this? What's the name of that one that it's all these wineries have it?
What?
Great Day of Wineries.
Oh, Harvest Host.
Harvest Host.
Harvest
Yeah.
Host.
We never.
There's a ton of them in Texas.
Yeah, we never tried that. We tried that. What the hell was that one? We bought one. What's that first one we bought, Al? The America Pass or something?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Well, we never used it. It's just because the thing is that when we go down south, we never pay for campgrounds. Well, mind you, I paid for one tonight, but it's very rare. So we never. I don't know. We don't go to the campgrounds as like people say. Like, I don't know. We just don't do the campgrounds. We usually go for the free stuff. So, like, we never pay for a campground the whole time we're down south, except for the odd one, like tonight. We bought one tonight for shits and giggles. But, yeah. There's other people, that's all they buy is campsites. We never buy campsites. We always go with, we find a lot of them on freecampsites.net. But the only problem is that they're so dated. You can't go by what they say they are. You know, 2016 is when they're put the write up in. Well, a couple things changed since then. Just saying. But yeah. Well, other than that, it's all good.
Jane sent me a bunch of pictures of that trailer she's gonna buy.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Which one? She's been sending pictures to everybody.
Everybody about everything.
Now we have to send a picture of some money. That's what you have to do. That's a cool trailer. We gotta find one. I found one for that one that Breeze got is the one that Jen needs. It is so cool. She never got to see it though, did she? She never seen it.
No, because the dogs got into a fight.
It was a Palomino. No. I think it's Coleman. This is Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's Forest River, isn't it?
No. Yes, it was a Forest River. It wasn't Palomino.
Palomino was the Forest River.
The one that starts with a C. Coachman. That's what it was. And it's a teardrop, but the back opens up with cloth. It was really cool. It's really cool. It's like a teardrop, but not a real teardrop. And it's light. I think the thing was only 1,400 pounds. But yeah.
Me and Cookie were talking the other day, and he said, I guess I need to get something. And I found some of those square drops that didn't have anything in them, but they weighed like 600 pounds.
Square drops.
Yeah, it like a teardrop trailer, except it's built like a box instead of like a teardrop.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, those are really light. What's something? Neil had something similar to that. A box that dropped.
I built two of those things, and me and my son-in-law made several trips to Colorado hunting in them.
What's the ones that are made by you? Casitas?
Do what now?
Which one? What trailer is built by you? The Casita?
No, the Casita is that's a factory brand. These trailers I'm talking about were home built trailers.
No, the ones that are made in Texas.
Yeah, Casita's made in Texas.
Yeah. Boy, there's a lot of them around here. Boy, I've seen a lot of them in the last couple of days.
You know, I'm seeing more and more of them things. There for a long time, it was unusual to see one,
Yeah.
but they're cranking them things out just as hard as they can crank. They'll be anywhere from 3 months to a year behind.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess Jane was saying that, what's her name? Taylor Coach in Ontario, where she got hers, they're 2 years behind now.
Yeah.
Holy Jesus.
Well, everybody is fuel and everything else. There's a lot of people are getting rid of big RVs and getting, going smaller. You know. But Casitas always been that way. I think I had to wait 4 months on my Casita.
I'm still banging my head about that. I don't think we can. I just don't think we can. We got this one here and we're so used to it now that to get anything smaller would be, I don't know.
Well, you don't have to buy a new truck or something
No.
to pull it,
No.
And yeah, I don't think you'd be happy in a smaller trailer.
Well, the thing is, like, it doesn't matter if the truck is pulling the trailer or not. See, the thing is that from the truck running around town, the way I usually drive gets about 11, 12 miles a gallon. When you hook it to the trailer, it gets anywhere from 8.5 to 9 miles a gallon. So this great big boat on the back of it doesn't really stop it at all. Like, it
No,
doesn't really.
but people that just do it part time, they got to have a pretty decent truck to pull one, say the size of yours. And,
Yeah, you gotta have
and
you're
then
not.
they got something to get 25, 30 miles a gallon to run around town in.
Yeah, they say they can pull this with a half ton. I don't think so, Tim. Mine pulls the thing, and I don't even put it in tow mode, so I don't know. But the Hemi's got a ton of power. That's the problem. So I never even put it in tow mode. I just put it in tow mode coming into Washington's got lots of hills in it. So I put it in tow mode there.
Jane said you found you a motorhome.
I was looking at. I don't know. We're still banging that one around. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Motorhome wouldn't fit you either.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think, because even if we go get a motorhome, what are we going to get? What's the best we're going to get, Ron? 10, 11 miles a gallon, if
something
that. So why change?
Like you like to run around once you got your trailer parked.
Exactly.
Yeah, that cures all that.
But
I think you got just about what you need.
yeah, I might just take it back and chop the suspension out of it, redo it, and put it back under. Because they make these, like, everybody goes on about these lipid frames. These lipid frames are junk. They're totally junk. I'm surprised I've welded this thing probably a dozen times now because they're just made with paper. Like, your cigarette paper is thicker than this frame is. So, but I don't know. It's still working pretty good.
I was at one time I had a contract with a trailer house place, building trailer house frames for them. And they kept getting, they'd send the specs to me and they kept getting lighter and lighter and lighter.
Oh yeah.
And finally, we'd have to take and put one frame on top of the other upside down and boom them together to keep them from just falling down in the middle of the damn road, bending in the
Yeah.
middle and falling down.
Oh, yeah.
And I told them I wouldn't build anymore like that.
Well, you know the suspension carriage they put a carriage because they put torsion axles under it, and then they put in the frame, the box around it, right? Well, this box on here is 1/8".
Yeah.
Is all it is. So I think what I might do is just take that out and put some 3/16 or something in, make a little bit bigger box that it doesn't flex as much. So that's what I'm thinking of doing.
I know on them some of the trailers I've had repaired, we'll go in and put like if you got a 4x6 box on it, we'll take and get a 2x4, say 1/4 inch, something like that. Angle iron.
Yeah.
Put all your hangers to it and about 10 foot long, where it spreads that load out,
Well, that's what I might. Yeah, I seen a couple videos online where they taken ladder the frame with. They started the suspension with about 4 inches and go up like 10, 12 feet and bring it right down, and then put little blocks in it, right, to beef it up a bit. Yeah, I might do that.
Well, the only where the angle iron's better than that is the fact that you still got pressure points where them blocks are.
Yeah.
You still got pressure point. You're still just welding something that's 1/8".
Yeah.
Jack said,
said
his frame on his truck was paper thin. Huh?
Oh yeah, these they're terrible. Like I'm surprised you don't have more problems with the trailer frames. Well, who is it? I can't remember which one it is. Grand Design. One of them's got a hell of a time with frames right now.
Yeah, I've been reading about that.
But what it is, what the problem is that they tell Lippert what Lippett's saying, they're saying that they tell them how to build the frame and then they build it and it doesn't last. So now Lippett's online for it, right? Well, the stuff is paper thin. Like even, I'm not a Dexter guy either because they play with the numbers with the axle. Like they say it's a 4,000 pound axle, but it's basically a 3,500 pound axle that they said is 4,000. That's all they've done. And the flange that mounts the torsion bars to the frame, I've welded them things 3 times. That's how thin they are. And I got a certified welder did them once, and they didn't last. They last about a season. That's about all they do. Because the tires move so much on them.
I'm old school. I still like the spring and equalizer set up instead of the torsion bar.
Well, I thought about that too, because I could, but then I have to change. Like I could probably go to Murphy's in Fort Saskatchewan, and they got a whole bunch of old trailers, and just get an old suspension out and bring it home and redo it all, right? So, because right now I'm at the point right now I got to put brakes and I got to put drums and shoes on this one now. So if I do that, I can just, buy an old axle for a couple $100 and throw it under there.
Yeah. Well, you just think about 99% of the damn trucks running up and down the road. We got springs and equalizer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, sunfish. There you are. I've had too many of those things come in my shop, and the rubber get old in them.
Yeah. They
And,
just, yeah.
you know, and ain't nothing you can do but put a new one under it when that rubber gets.
I think we're pushing close to 150,000 miles on this thing now, so it's probably due for some axles.
Oh, me. Well, we've been on here 2 hours tonight. I guess I need to shut this thing down.
Yeah, I guess so.
This is starting to get like old times, where I was on here an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight.
Yeah. No, I just Jane sent me a message, so I thought, what the hell them guys talking about me for? So
I had to tell you the story. I thought that was pretty cool.
it's it's funny, because that's like I said to like all these YouTube people. I say that they have no idea how big they are because they're just talking to their phone and they have no idea at all how big they are. And people, you get people from all over the world watching their videos. Like I had a couple people in India and a couple in Australia. They're all over the place. You don't know.
Yeah, I've got several. Hello, Tim. Yeah, you scared them all off. I booted one out, fairy dust, but that's the only one that's been in tonight.
But anyway, okay, I'll let you go.
All right.
Go to bed.
I hope you have a good night.
Oh, we will. Good talking to you, buddy.
Yeah, everybody, I appreciate y'all coming in. In a couple of hours, we'll be getting lockjaw here. Y'all have a good night.